This is Rouge. I've got a small problem. I can't believe that I'm trapped inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I won't be able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
See, Shadow's not that bad of a guy. He's gonna go save his teammate. Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome back to the Sonic Adventure 2 a Chronological Let's Play. We are rejoining the Dark Side, the Team Dark, not Team Dark, that's Sonic Heroes. The Dark Side characters, the bad guys, in the middle of their mission to steal the Chaos Emeralds and blow up Prison Island. But, things aren't quite going as planned. Rouge is trapped, and it's up to Shadow to get her out of the mess she's found herself in. In what is quite possibly the clumsiest playthrough ever of White Jungle. I was not doing well here, as evidenced by this moment. And several others like that. Trust me, we'll see all of them. Now you may be wondering, Sparky, why didn't you just restart the level and do a cleaner run like you said you did with Security Hall? And the answer to that question is, I don't know. I have no idea why I kept this clumsy run of White Jungle, and after a certain point, I had to keep it, because I just kept going and kept trying, instead of just trying to do it in a smoother run. Part of the reason that I got so backwards and messing up a lot on this level is because there's an upgrade for Shadow here, and I was afraid that I was missing it, or I was going to miss it, but as it turns out, it's one of the power-ups that you need to collect in order to finish the level, so you can't miss it. So I don't know why I didn't remember that, or why I was so freaked out about potentially missing it. And, here's Clumsy Death number 2. Very nice. Very fun. Oh boy. Yeah, the whole run of this level is just a gigantic mess. And looking back on it, I really do wish I did restart it and got a cleaner run in the bag. But, after this point, see there's a trail of rings there? After this point, I really couldn't restart it because we collect Shadow's next upgrade as mentioned, the Air Shoes. This is Shadow's version of the upgrade we got for Sonic. It allows him to do the light speed dash along trails of rings. And now, we can head over this way, get these rings, and everything is hunky-dory and super fun and super neat. Lightspeed Dash is still probably one of the coolest moves in Sonic games, and it's definitely way better in this game than it was in Sonic Adventure DX. There's Clumsy Death number 3, by the way. Yeah, it just kept on going. Shadow is just not having the best of days. You just set out on your mission to just seek revenge for the person that you liked a lot previously in life, and it just... You just want to blow up an island, you know? You just want to blow it up and steal some Chaos Emeralds. But things keep going wrong. Your teammate gets trapped. Your other teammate gets attacked by a fox. And you just keep falling off into the abyss below. But thankfully, that level is done and over with. White Jungle is clear, as messy of a run as that was. Here's our well-deserved E rank coming up. Oh, a D rank, excuse me.
Try hard enough.
Still not great.
Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough
I'll
to
make
be
you eat
my
those
fake.
words. You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
One of the most famous parts of Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic just cutting off Shadow when he's trying to talk. Also, this happens. Yeah. Like I said, Shadow's having a really bad day. Anyway, this is another character v character fight, and much like the Tails and Eggman fight from before, it's not very difficult. Again, these get way harder later in the game, but for right now, it's not super hard, even though I lost a life just now. But again, just more clumsy mistakes. There we go. Shadow is victorious. But of course, that's not all for this fight. Because now we have to see the fight from Sonic's perspective.
You won't even get the chance.
Again, it calls into question of who wins this fight, technically. But there's, from cutscenes following this, there's not really any kind of clear winner anyway. And hey, we're done with this too. Like I said, not too difficult. That does lead us right into Sonic's next stage, though.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? Gotta get out of here! Find Amy, Tails, right way!
So apparently Sonic wasn't privy to the news that the island is about to explode. So now we need to go rushing through the jungle, find our friends, and get the heck out of here before things just go oh so wrong, and everyone is consumed in a fiery explosion. Because that's definitely the opposite of what you want. Sonic is also not really having a great time with things lately, getting arrested and all that, and I think getting exploded probably would mean things getting a lot worse. I believe. I don't know. I've never been caught in a fiery explosion, but I have to imagine it's not pleasant, and definitely not the sort of thing to improve your day. There is also a new goodie we can get here for Sonic, too. Which I believe is coming up pretty soon here. Just got to go back here, and we can see that guy over there. Homing attack him, homing attack that, homing attack that, and we get the Ancient Light. Another returning power-up from Sonic Adventure DX. It allows us to use the light attack to defeat multiple enemies. Hold B to charge it up, and release it to destroy nearby enemies. So, in comparison to the Following the Rings from Sonic Adventure DX, this particular power-up is pretty much exactly the same as it previously was. Unfortunately, there's not really a lot of good places to show this off in this level. The whole thing is you charge up the attack. Oh, by the way, more clumsy death. Yep. I was trying to go for the Chow container down there. I completely failed. So, that's definitely something. But yeah, the whole point is that you're supposed to charge up the attack when there's a bunch of enemies nearby, and you wipe them all out at once. But there's... well, for one, there's a time limit on this level, so... you're not really much precedence to holding still and charging an attack for an extended period of time. Because that's the opposite of what you really want to be doing right now. And there's not really a lot of places where there's a lot of enemies to attack. I show it off a little here, just because. there was only one enemy, so it really doesn't get the point across of what the power-up is all about. All that being said, though, the Lightspeed attack, it's not super useful. It's more handy just to charge through the level and use your homing attack to take care of enemies. But, it's still cool looking, at the very least. I guess that counts for something. Here we go again. Couple of enemies here. Using it again. Blow them up. See? It's real neat looking. But, yeah. That, basically sums up the Ancient Light in a nutshell. Really neat. Cool concept, but ultimately not super useful. In fact, I don't think even in Sonic Adventure DX there was a lot of points where it really came in handy, so, you know. Anyway, that's another stage with Sonic down, and now it's time for things to explode. Presumably, we're in a spot where we can find our friends. Hopefully.
Chaos Control!
Before we leave things off, though, some more cutscene comparison, and there's a few shorter cutscenes to take a look at. All revolving around Sonic and Shadow, mostly, here, and their fight. Sonic's version of this cutscene goes on a little longer, and there's some different camera angles and such, but most interestingly, in Sonic's version of the cutscene, he doesn't cut off Shadow.
Huh, you're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
Huh, you're not even good enough
I'll
to
make
be
you eat
my
those words.
Weird, right? Yeah. I found that very interesting, hearing it and watching it back. And also, coming up is the cutscene where Sonic finds out that the island is about to blow up. And that cutscene is pretty much entirely different. In Sonic's version, it leads right into Green Forest, as we just saw. But in Shadow's version, it leads right into the cutscene where he's saving Rouge. So, it does call into question the exact time frame of things happening in this part of the story, but we can assume some things are skipped over as Shadow makes his way back to Rouge. And the last thing to mention is that in the cutscene where the island explodes itself, you can see the tornado fly away to safety on the hero side of things. But that's going to call it for right now. Thank you very much for watching the Sonic Adventure 2 Chronological Let's Play. This is your good friend Sparky signing off. I'll catch you later.
Game select.